Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Nuttyrat Plays. That's right. I am here, kind of. As you can see, it is chaos behind me. I am broadcasting live from my brand new desk. It's a sit stand, though I have the sit stand piece unplugged right now because I'm sorting out a litany of cable management challenges. And it's mostly because I'm going to need to order some longer cables and I'm going to have to plan this out a little bit. So things are a little dicey in here at the moment, but I was hoping to be able to do some kind of follow-up stream today because I didn't like the idea of going a couple of days without streaming, because the original plan was to not stream until Saturday. And well, that would have sucked. However, my doctor's appointment this morning went well, so that's all straightened out. I don't have my appointment, my other meeting until later this evening, so that means I have time. So I figured that we would continue on with our journey through the campaign. So this is part 5 in our series of playing the original MechWarrior 5 campaign. In 2026, no mods, absolutely 0 mods, and really just actually hang on, let me just make sure I've turned off all my mods. Give me 1 sec. Have I turned off all my mods? Everything except for the compatibility pack. Yes, good. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I had actually done the thing, because bad things would happen and it would screw up the game entirely. So yeah, so this is a bit of a surprise stream. I wasn't really fully expecting to stream today. I have the majority of my cleaning all finished up. There's still a bunch of things left to do here. My tomorrow during the day is probably going to be pretty busy with tidying up, throwing a bunch of things out, putting stuff into storage, heading over to my local computer store to get some cables, or I might order from Amazon. I don't know. I have to like sort out exactly what I need. But yeah, so let's see where we left off. We are in 3028, and just again for those that have never watched this series before, the intention is to play the main campaign only. I have all the DLCs. However, we're not doing any of the main DLC storylines. So that means no hero mechs from Heroes of the Inner Sphere. It means no Rise of Rasselhag or Kestrel Lancers, which we just kind of skip past the Operation Galahad mission. No Dragon's Gambit. The only exception is if we get to Clan Invasion. I'm sorry, we're doing Clan Invasion because those the DLC 7 and 8 content is pretty awesome. So that's Shadow Krensky and Chaos Rain. So we are rep 11. We were on our way, if my memory serves me correctly, we were on our way to do our next main campaign mission. Yeah, so here's the campaign mission right here at Eaton, which we are kind of working our way up. Part of the reason why we're working our way up is because of the is because we're kind of running a little low on C-bills. Our maintenance fee is also really high right now, and the reason it's really high is because we have sent somebody into school and they're going to be there for a while. So they've hit an academy. If you look at my roster here, we can see that Leon is off training. So you can see that that he's off doing his thing. So he's going to be gone for a while, and yeah. So battle mech wise, we are good. We have 4 assaults. We have a stalker, an awesome, a longbow, and a battle master. Certainly the stalker gets singled out quite a bit, but it works out well. You can see all of our assaults are 85 tons or below, which means we're going to need to get some heavier assaults. And we are poised, I think, to do this next mission, which is Black Harvest. We could do a sidestep over here to do this raid contract. It's a high value, so we could get some extra sea bills from that. So let's do this. Let's do this high value. We have this. We have the mechs for it. And we even have decent rep for the free sky movement. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this. I want salvage. I want salvage really bad. But we also need sea bills. So maybe what we do is we cut it down the middle. 18 salvage, 2.6 million sea bills. We're a little over tonnage. So I'll drop the longbow down to an... Oh, okay. So we're going to have to drop something else. Drop the awesome down to, I guess, the Black Knight. And then make sure we put, where's our heavy laser master? We'll put Jacob in the Black Knight. And then we'll have Lance in the Battle Master, myself in the Stalker. So this should be okay. This should be manageable. This should be doable. I realize that I'm not centered, and it's really bugging me.
Doing so should throw a wrench in their operations and bring the free sky movement one step closer to independence.
Oh my goodness. There's just... Oh, I have a frame rate limiter turned on. I gotta turn that off, but I can't do it yet. Actually, hang on, I can do this now. No, I can't do this now. Oh, damn it. I gotta do what I did last time. Crap. Trying to figure out why my frames are so low. All right, don't want that mech poking us in the back. All right, this hunchback doesn't hurt anywhere near as much. Ooh, this is really spicy. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're getting decent frame rates.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. That enemy pilot just tapped out. Target acquired.
Okay, holy cow. So now can we take a breather from getting shot up here, because that was a little intense. Hang on, let me just double check something else though. Set that to that. All right.
Right on cue. VTOL on approach. That target's a heap.
Oh yeah, I guess I don't have ERs in this mech, so we gotta pay attention to our ranges.
Scorched them. Good work, Commander. That's one less target.
All right, a Riverjack up ahead. There was a Riverjack up ahead.
If you find the acquisition,
Ooh,
just
piece
hold on
candy.
to it in order to pick it up. That VTOL is on our list of targets. Let's Let's make our quarter. That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. Always good to restock on ammo.
Determined exactly. Stalking the enemy with the stalker. Slightly damaged stalker, but still a stalker. Though, as usual, player one aggro is a thing. It's fine. That's right.
Excellent find, Commander. Beginning recovery now.
Ooh, I might go turn the air conditioning on. I'm just looking at the temp, and it's hot, so I might close the window, turn on the AC.
Eyes up. Hostile VTOL.
Cool down that way, you know?
Found it. Rocked him. Target down.
So I have Goss and the Hero Dragon, an NPC with good ballistics. Yeah, that's smart. Especially if you get like one of the elite pilots with a good ballistics trait on it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What this mech needs is more heat sinks. Or actually, what it really needs is higher tier weaponry. Combination of the two. Higher tier weaponry just to get the heat, the benefit of less heat.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
Though I have to say, I wouldn't mind the Hero Stalker.
Target package recovered.
Ooh, got a tier 2 PPC out of that. ERP, sorry.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
I heard those.
Destroyed.
Ow.
Contact down.
Target destroyed.
All weapons on the commander's target.
Stalkers run hot unless, like I said, if you do the combination of high tier weaponry plus double heat sinks, that will take out most of the heat concern. The other option too is to drop the SRM6s to SRM4s, so they use slightly less heat.
Nailed him. Mech down.
But
Target.
if you have good trigger discipline,
Big money.
then it doesn't matter. I just don't like the fact that, didn't like the fact that we were essentially hot dropped into this mission. So we were surrounded instantly and everybody started shooting me.
Target acquired.
Great showing, Commander. Another target destroyed. Additional forces are being deployed
Oh,
near you.
dropship coming in right literally on top of us.
Coming in. Blasted that target into oblivion.
Oh,
New target locus.
Ryan needs to go. Oh, yeesh.
Missile.
I'm gonna lose my side torso.
Target destroyed. Heat
Roger
critical.
that. Moving to smash that contact.
All right, breaking off aggro. I should be able to make it out okay now.
That machine's down for the count.
Do not want to lose a side torso to a frickin' turret.
Good work.
That would be
Mission
embarrassing.
have all been destroyed. Let's get you out of there, boss.
Now, the whole reason to do that was to save money or to get money, but I have a feeling that it's going to cost us money. Okay, largely medium laser, short burst, tier 2. We're going to look at these tier 2 small lasers. Use us with 14 so we can... Oh, too bad. Too bad. Had I known that Centurion had all tier 3 weaponry, I would have behaved a little differently. So we'll just do this. I mean, it's not a lot of damage, at least. Well, it was a lot of damage, but also not a lot of damage. Okay, so we are definitely not going to repair here. We'll go back to Caledonia. Do a quick... Oh, we'll drop the Panther off. We'll do a quick repair all. And then... I'm trying to think if there's a better way for me to reduce my maintenance fees. The challenge with my maintenance fees is that I have somebody in an academy right now. So because I have somebody in an academy, it's burning away all my money. So there's my tuition right there that I'm paying every cycle, which is pretty expensive, but it's for Leon, for Freeman. I'm trying to get him some new traits and trying to get him up a little bit. So as far as it looks like we made it out okay. There's no persistent damaged equipment. Looks like we just had to repair a double heat sink, which was good. All right. Let's do the next campaign mission. Oh, it's only 250 tons. You just ran over 2 people and solo defended E point in the Jeep. Is that in Manhattan that you did that? Our favorite, where we're usually stuck on B point? $250-ton limit. I guess I'm looking at the drop 3 mechs. Oh, and Firestorm, okay. So you have a Lance and you need advice. You have the Hero Kintaro, the Hero Archer, the Hero Dragon. What would be to have a good NPC mech to have follow us? Well, what's the tonnage? What's the tonnage limits that you're working with right now? My go-tos, like from a general perspective, my go-tos for AI, assuming, so if you have the right one, so it's the right pilot, so if you have Jacob Cave, Laser Master, Heavy Mech Affinity, and Hardy, I've really enjoyed throwing him into a Black Knight. Like you throw him into a Black Knight, like the 6B or the Black Knight 7, something that's got like gobs and gobs of range on it, and he lives really happily. This one's a great one. This one, I believe, is like the Clan Buster, or can be the Clan Buster. It comes with like LPLs by default. The other mechs I like to throw them into, again, if you're looking in that heavy range, the Archer. The Archer is a good one to leave him in, assuming. And by the way, I'm assuming that there's no mods. So the Archer 2R is a really good go-to for AI. So what you do is it comes with 20s, so you drop the 20s to 15s, and that lets you max out the armor and add a little bit of heat management. And you just let it sit back and learn things, and it's really effective. The other one, and I've been really enjoying this lately, if you have a longbow at your disposal and you have the tonnage for it, a longbow is another good AI option. Just make sure it's one that has some backup weapons, particularly the medium-sized slots. Because this one you can give to Liana, and she'll just absolutely wreck face with it. You can also actually, I think for the LRM Infernos that we're using in our other playthrough, I think those are mods only. So what we've been doing in our so this is a mod. This is strictly vanilla, like DLCs, yes, but we're focusing on the campaign. But I have another playthrough that is that has a bunch of mods, and in that one we have a longbow configured like a shutdown mech. It's really just a shutdown button. It's got like LRM 15 Infernos on it, and it's like 3 volleys of the 2 15s with 15 Infernos, shuts down any mech. So you could do that with an AI of just like having all LRM Infernos, again, if you're doing a modded playthrough, and you just that thing will just shut down mechs all over the place. Yeah, that's in the oh, which mod is it? That's in Yet Another Weapon Complete Edition. But you want to pair that with like Yet Another Mech Lab and etc. etc. I do have a mod list available. This is the mod. These are the mods that we typically run. Yeah, I will say that it's kind of becomes brutal. But if you're playing without mods, like the longbow, I think is still a good mech to throw an AI pilot into, but just make sure that it's not the longbow that only has small energy points for backup weapons, and make sure it has energy points. If we look at the database here for just a second. So is it this one? No, so really it is the 8C, the one that we own. Like, this is a good one to have. You see it's got 4 energy, they're all medium size slots, they can all slot in medium lasers. They're all torso mounted, so they're side torso mounted, as you can see here. So it's a decent it's a decent AI based pilot. I would avoid what I would avoid doing is any mech that relies heavily, with some exceptions, that is short range and relies on arm weapons, because short range arm weapons, those arms are coming off. The longbow can get away with it because it will typically stay more closer to LRM range than medium laser range. Same thing with the Archer. So another one, if you're looking at like slightly lighter mechs, and this is going to sound silly, but the Griffin 1N, the one that has just a PPC and an LRM. So why would this one be a good AI mech? Because it will stay at PPC and LRM ranges, because that's its range. So they will typically stay back out of the fight. They won't take as much damage. But you'll have to just make sure to tier up these weapons so that way they are more effective. So that's good for if you're kind of tight on tonnage. And by the way, I'm broadcasting on 3 different platforms. On Twitch as Nuttyrat, on YouTube as Nuttyrat, and on Kick as The Real Nuttyrat. I'm carrying on a conversation that you might not be seeing the chat for. It's just in another stream. Okay. What are my thoughts on the champion? The champion has potential to be an okay AI mech if you're thinking specifically about the AI mech, about an AI mech, because while it has those massive arms, they don't put any weapons in them. Like everything's torso or head mounted. So a champion will work. I would probably lean more towards using the autocannon version instead of the LB version. And the reason being is just the damage spread, right? AC-10 is pinpoint. I mean, yeah, you can do like an LB slug round, but then I would just probably use an AC-10. They're also cheap. AC-10s are also cheaper if the AI pilot loses it. The only caution is just that it does have some short range weapons on it, so it does mean that the AI will close in. So, you know, you just got to keep that in mind. Like, keep the optimal range of a mech in mind when you're considering it for an AI. All right, so we have this 250-ton mission. I don't know how I feel about this, but this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this 250-ton mission.
Sensors are malfunctioning due to the weather, and your visibility on this mission will be compromised as well.
So there we go. I can bring 3 assaults. 3 heavy hitting assaults. The other option is I drop down to the Black Knight. Battlemaster drops down to, say, the Rifleman. The Awesome drops to a quick draw. That gives me 65 tons. Do I have a mech that can slot in for that? I have the Ludiguerre Trebuchet. This is an example of a mech that you wouldn't want to give to an AI pilot, but I'm going to give it to an AI pilot. Maybe not the quick draw. I don't have another mech that I could bring in for that. That would trade out for that though. Quick draw is still pretty stock. This Rifleman definitely holds its own. The Black Knight is a lot of fun and has a BAP. Yeah, I guess this is what we'll drop in. This is what we'll drop in. I'm okay with dropping it this weight.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Ooh, it's toasty.
Okay, Commander. The entrance to the first canyon is right ahead of you. Take out any enemies you encounter. We'll worry about salvage later.
Sounds good.
Nope, a arena specialist and short range specialist got the trebuchet. So someone who is at least has traits for short range.
Enemy outpost up ahead, Commander. Prepare for hostile contacts. If you haven't already, you might want to switch to your night vision. Could make things easier.
Copy.
While we're here, I suggest we destroy this production outpost, Commander. It's of no use to us.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target commando. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Enemy took
Target
out the
destroyed.
component.
Well played shot, Commander.
Target destroyed. Incoming missile.
It's a little bit toasty, a little bit toasty warm.
System offline.
Wreck that machine.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, you need the I think it's this the catapult C1,
Target acquired.
which is the one that has both medium lasers and missiles.
That enemy
The other one, another good one to have is the Jester, which has PPCs. That's a solid catapult. It's just that it's a expensive endeavor. All right, I guess we gotta destroy all over the place here. Ooh, that was an exploding barrel. Yeah, K2 will work too.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Target destroyed. Incoming missile. Target acquired. Target acquired.
Well, let's not leave this guy back here.
Target destroyed.
Silly AI. The AI is still silly.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Roger that. Put all guns on the
Never give them the A1 unless you have like hot-loaded missiles.
busted that target up.
Good work, Commander. The main reclamation facility is at the end of that second canyon. Beware the tight confines. We don't know how many mechs they have at their disposal, or if they've set up some kind of an ambush.
Destroyed.
Fool walked right into that one. That's all she wrote.
Lost the component to enemy fire.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
All right, we'll skirt the canyon wall here. We'll try to stay out of the lava as best we can.
New target Thunderbolt. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Let's just cool off. See all the ammo cooking off there. That's always great.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Again, we'll cool off. We're not in a rush. There's no timer.
Advancing on enemy target.
just feels ambushy, you know?
There's the main facility. Let's wipe it clean.
Ooh, an atlas.
And secure the site.
The avenging sun finally arrived.
Target destroyed.
Your father died like a coward, boy. I expect you to do the same.
Target destroyed.
So confident.
Incoming missile.
I
Target
like
acquired.
It will make this
Target
kill
destroyed.
all the more memorable.
Target destroyed.
Yeesh. There's just targets everywhere.
But you were so big. Father like son, I suppose.
Target
I'm going to
acquired.
enjoy piloting your mech after I kill you. Very much.
Brave words for a dead.
Ooh, a Victor that actually is fresh.
New target. Victor. Deep critical. Target acquired. System offline.
Oh shit. Oh, I'm gonna lose an arm now.
Deep critical. Target acquired. System offline.
Nice work, Commander. Clear out any remaining enemies. I'm on my way down.
I didn't lose an arm. And I didn't lose a weapon. So this commando could pick one of them off.
Target destroyed.
Or maybe not. Your Hero Kintaro's regular ride, 3 MPLs, 3 SRM6s, and 2 LRM5s. I'd probably drop the LRM5s and put more SRMs on it. Just turn it into a big splat. That's just me though. Just turn it into a big delete button. All right, we'll get the AC-20s. Get the LRM 20, we'll sell it. Yeah, the AC-10s, we'll get the LRM 15s. We'll get the jump jet class 2s because we don't have any. And yeah, I don't have any turn-ins here that I'm saving up for. So then we'll just do 2, 4, and then SRM 6. Meta-Yerman, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Nutty Cast. So we managed, we came out okay. We had both of our arms damaged, but the other mechs are fine. We got our we got Dad's Victor back. Ooh, tier 5 PPC and a double heatsink. That's a big old yes, please. All right, Rihanna. What's up?
Commander, as you know, we recovered your father's Victor after taking down Inferno's salvage facility. Farhad has been working on the mech non-stop since we recovered it. He's found something you need to see. Farhad.
Aye, Gav.
You gave the Victor here a real beating, but I'll take good care of her, mate. Promise you that. Know what she means to you, being your father's and all. But yeah, that's not why I'm up here, eh? I'm here because I discovered this hidden inside the Victor. It's an audio log. It was buried inside a digital image, stored within the onboard computer, then tucked away in a... Well, it doesn't really matter where, does it? Bloody clever though, eh? To the naked eye, it's just an image. But a little computer wizardry and Bob's your uncle. You got yourself an audio file.
It's from your father, Commander.
My father? What's on it? Identification, Alpha Charlie 7718 Victor Romeo. Years 2990. Cover compromised. Initiating Shadow Protocol. This will be my last transmission.
What does it mean?
I don't know. Your father obviously had secrets we knew nothing about. From the year he references, it was recorded before he met your mother, before he started this outfit. What is clear is that he was worried about being discovered. By whom and for what reason? Your guess is as good as mine.
There's more, mate. There was a series of encrypted codes embedded in the data itself. A set of 3 different coordinates, best I can tell.
These must be the coordinates that Black Inferno and Comstar were after. Or after.
We've had the coordinates all along?
It appears so. I think we'd all love to know where they lead, but the encryption is very sophisticated. I think I can break it with some help, but it's gonna take time.
A bloody age and then some, eh? Not without the proper key.
Maybe so. None of this changes our initial plans. We need to keep bulking up so we can take down Inferno's base of operations and eliminate them as a threat once and for all. With that in mind, I've got us a new contract. With the Federated Sons of House Davian. Hostage rescue. One of their mech pilots is being held for ransom. I've put all the details in the mission briefing.
Copy that. I'll get us where we need to go.
All right, let's get out to an industrial hub. Where are we going? Where's the campaign mission? Up there. So we will go here. Ooh. Rare annihilators here. I love how the annihilator is so big it can't even fit on the screen. What else is here? Ooh, tier 5 Gauss rifle. Pick up the short burst lasers because we do need them. Yeah, Annihilator note, it's not good, but it's also really good. Yeah, it's one of those mechs that like it's like a kind of a love-hate relationship. You love to hate it. All right. So if I'm going to get rid of any mech, if I'm being honest, it's the quick draw. Quick draw's there. So we're going to come into here. We're going to repair all. We're going to make some adjustments here. So first of all, we're going to put 2 tons of AC-10 ammo in the leg, AC-20 ammo in the legs. We're going to put in a better AC-20. We are going to tier up the medium lasers. By the way, I hate the Victor. I just want to throw this out there. I am not a fan of the Victor as a mech because it's just like, it's 80 tons, but it's for what it is. It's so undergunned. Yes, I know it has a AC-20 on it, but like, look at the armor on it. Like, I would honestly, I would want to drop the 20s, like the 20 for a 10 and then up the armor. But I guess what we'll have to do instead is we'll drop the 2 jump jets and that will let me max armor it. That at least gives that fixes the survivability problems. And then I only have 1 double heatsink, so we'll put that double heatsink there. I could drop the SRM ammo down to half ton. Then I can drop the legs a little bit. Then I can at least get another heat sink. So we're heat neutral now. I just wish we had more heat sinks, and I wish we had more tonnage. But when you consider all the high tier, the weapon tier upgrades that we did, that should somewhat make up for its heat management. All right, so we have everything being repaired right now. Whether I'm going to bring that Victor, though, that's another story. Am I going to bring it? Probably not. Is there anything else here that we want to look at? Oh, there is an elite pilot. Let's see who's here. Sasha. So there's our SRM specialist. But we don't really have... Well, we only have one mech that has SRMs, and that's the Ludigaire, the 50-tonner. And I wouldn't put Sasha in, like, the Stalker. So that's not going to work. There's a hero mech right beside us. So we're definitely going to go check it out. Ooh, hero rifleman and a rare stalker. So we have the... oh, what the hell was this one called again? I know it's the DB. I just can't remember what the actual name is for it. But it's basically the same rifleman that we have now. The doo-doo butt. Yeah, the rifleman doo-doo butt. But look at it, it's the same freaking build. It's the same as our other rifleman. It's really weird. Oh, it's got no, it's the same rifle. It's the same rifleman. Like our rifleman, I took out the large lasers. I downgraded the larges to mediums so I could then put in some additional ammo, some additional armor. Like this mech's kind of dumb. But then we get the 3FB, and I have to say, this is a very good stalker to have. This is a really good stalker to have. Yeah, we kind of trade out some missiles for more energy, but I mean, it has an ECM, which is great. It's such a good mech to have, but can't afford it. Can't afford it. All right. Are we good on? Oh no, we need canteen missions. So we're gonna do one more. Oh no, we can get canteen missions right from here. So let's go to this next mission. Collect an R60L. Hey, did I not pick up one? No, I still haven't picked up an R60L. That would be so nice to have an R60L. We get a tier 5 medium rifle out of it, 2.8 million C-bills. So I guess we'll do the missile carrier one because I know we're gonna run across it. Demolishers are kind of, they're out there. It's just that they're few and far between. All right, is there anything worth picking up here? Not really. All right. We have Shadow Coup. We also have Extraction. So let's do this. 39 salvage, 1.6 million sea bills. Jacob needs some, well, we need to upgrade up everybody anyways, so I'm going to be back in the Stalker. We have the Battlemaster, we have the Awesome, and we have the Longbow. Swap out Nick for Liana. We swap out Jacob for... Who do we swap Jacob out for? Barrett. And the only reason why we're using Barrett is because he has the assault mech affinity. Don't come at me the fact that he has ballistic traits, but there's no ballistics in the 8Q. There is a reason. All right, before we launch this though, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab another drink, and then we'll launch this. All right, brought some berry lemonade this time. So in case you're wondering what I'm drinking, this is Jones Soda Zero Sugar, because I don't drink sugar. And I got some cheese. Oh, actually, you know what? You know what? I said earlier I was going to turn on the air conditioning. I'm actually going to do that because, yeah, it is getting a little bit stiffy in here. I'm going to turn off the camera for a second so I'm not like showing my ass on stream. So just be right back, guys. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Had to close some windows. And now we're ready to go.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Good day to save a life, Commander. The pilot we're after is being held nearby. I've marked the exact location on your map. Your job is to eliminate all hostiles in the area, so we can conduct a clean extraction of the target.
Understood.
Good luck.
Ooh. Berry lemonade tastes really good. Reminds me of a Freezy.
a swarm of enemies coming in hot, Commander.
All right, are they all coming out of the building?
Vehicle. Kindly remove it from this sector.
Scorched them!
Target acquired.
Well, the cool part is that
New target.
this is a cold map.
Skull unit receiving heavy fire.
Yeah, you are.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Okay. I'm getting hit by a scorpion. That's what I'm getting hit by.
Contact now!
Target.
Recon has spotted additional bogies, heading along a trajectory that intersects with your position.
Target destroyed. New target locust.
Thanks, Simmons.
Target destroyed.
I knew it was going to be either you or Akira.
Target
Thanks for
acquired.
scaring the shit out of me, as always.
Position mark. Gonna wipe it out.
Well, I'm awake. Holy crap. I'm sure everybody else is awake now, too.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Enemy reinforcements are
Ooh,
spotted in the area.
nice.
They look like they're heading
Come on,
your
3
way.
assaults should be able to take out 1 fire starter with ease.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target blackjack.
Target info received. Engaging now.
I'll order our AI pilots to do some work. Actually, that javelin's about to come around the corner.
Javelin.
I do not want to leave an SRM-6 javelin on its own behind us.
That pilot just got schooled. Mech down.
Acquired.
See the designated contact.
So if you want to talk about a potentially scary mech, that would be a javelin poking your backside with those SRMs.
Wreck that machine!
You have a tagged ground vehicle rolling up. Turn it back.
Target destroyed.
Of course, Tori from Piranha Games mentioned that certain vehicles have a bug. They just run around in circles, and that's what the Jed's doing over here. Just running around in circles.
Out on the wrong end of that fight.
Oh, so Scorpion's also a drop ship coming in.
New target, Centurion.
But to say, that's not an assault Centurion.
Acquired.
Archer 2R, Centurion, okay. It was just they lined up perfectly. It made it look like a single Dorito. That was an assault, but no.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target.
Requested target confirmed. Shifting to hit it.
Target acquired. Incoming missile. Target destroyed. Target.
Roger that. Moving to smash that contact.
Additional hostiles have been dispatched.
All right, 3 more.
Away.
Target acquired.
Scorpion. And what?
Hostile dropship above.
New
All right.
target, catapult. Incoming missile. Target
Catapults down.
Target acquired.
Quick draws down.
Destroyed.
This is why I like the Stalker. And now we gotta go chase down a tank.
Target acquired.
Great work,
Boom.
Commander. Counted. One hostage safe, secure, and ready to go home. May even get a bonus for this one. Meet me at the extraction point for exfil.
I mean, we could stick around.
Target acquired.
We could go do some additional stuff, but I'd rather not take unnecessary damage, you know? We've got, we're paying for Freeman's school right now, and we got all these mechs.
New target, Griffin.
Honestly, I'm kind of tired of running down light mechs in big assaults. By the way, folks, I just want to set an expectation. This is going to be a pretty a short stream. It is not going to be my usual 4 or 5 hours that I would typically do. This is just a short one. I wanted to see you guys. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't away from you for too long, especially because we are coming up to the end of my vacation. So my vacation ends this weekend.
That's a wrap on this.
And when I'm back at work, unfortunately, all of the my ability to stream during the day comes to an end. However, I will be doing evening streams at least until the end of August. So for those that don't know, I'm, in addition to working full-time, I'm also in part-time school. So I happen to be off school for the summer, which is why I'm streaming as often as I can. But when I'm doing work in school, as you can well imagine, time becomes a bit of a challenge. So when that comes up, I will, once September rolls around, I'll be, once September rolls around, I'll be pretty much back in school again, which means I'll be back to my previous schedule, which is really just streaming on Sundays, which I know is unfortunate, but that is what's needed, what's necessary. All right, we got I've got a 3.2 million bonus out of that. Plus, we got an AC10, a tier 4 AC10, a tier 4 LRM, and a tier 4 LRM 15. That was good. Okay, we've almost have enough harassers. We've almost killed enough harassers. All right, let's take a look and see. Well, when I do my streams on Sundays, it's Sunday morning. Sunday morning my time. So typically I try to stay waking up early, so I usually stream until about noon on Sunday, and then I spend the rest of the day doing homework, getting ready for the week.
We're getting stronger every
getting outside.
Day. 1 or 2 more contracts and we'll be ready to confront Black Inferno head on. The reason I called you up here is that Spears has contacted me again. He wants to talk with you directly. Since he's in the same system we are, I can patch him through in real time. Spears, I've got the commander here. Go ahead.
Commander, good to see you again. I haven't thanked you personally yet for your excellent work on taking down Inferno's salvage facility. That was quite the haul, for both of us. But it was just a stepping stone on the way to a far more important objective, which is taking down Inferno and holding the 2 men responsible for your father's death to account.
The 2 men?
That's right. Andreas Kane may have been the one who fired the fatal shot that killed your father, but it was Comstar, at the behest of Kenzo Yamada, who directed him to do so. Yamada is just as responsible for what happened to your father as Kane, if not more so.
They'll both pay for what they did.
As they should. No doubt Rihanna has explained there's no love lost between interstellar expeditions and Comstar. That's true. I was willing to do what I could to help you before I knew that Comstar hired Inferno. I'm even more motivated now. And to that end, I'd like to propose a partnership. Working hand in hand, we can take down Inferno and Kane, then go after Comstar and Yamada. What do you think?
I think it's good to have powerful friends, especially ones you can trust. And you've definitely proven that.
You've earned my trust as well, Commander, just like your father did years ago. I wouldn't have made this offer otherwise. Rihanna says you're almost strong enough to go after Inferno's main base of operations. I can help make you even stronger. There's a Merc group that have gone rogue. Down on their luck and unable to garner any legitimate contracts. They struck out on their own and they hit one of House Kurita's weapons facilities. A smash and grab. The weapons they were able to steal are now in the black market. I've unearthed where those weapons are being stored.
How the hell did you do that?
Ask no questions and I'll tell no lies, Commander. The important thing is, we can both benefit from taking these rogues down and seizing the weapons for ourselves. Call it an investment in our future together. I've sent Rihanna all the pertinent details.
Okay, sounds good.
We'll talk soon, Commander. Good luck.
Looks like all our hard work is finally paying off. While you get us where we need to go, I'll prepare the mission briefing for the raid.
Copy that.
All right. So we came out of that pretty well. We're going to step up here just to do some quick repairs. And then I think we'll come back and do this. We'll do this high value that's sitting here. Oh, get rid of that locust. So just repair all. Actually, we could adjust the lasers on the Battlemaster. We could upgrade them. I wish we had more high-tier PPCs. I don't want to put the ERs in the awesome. Let's do that. Let's Battlemaster. Let's level up the weapons. The medium lasers here. Oh shit. Revert. I want to just repair. Oh, no, I don't want tier 3, so I'm going to put tier 2s in. Put tier 2s in. I do have a tier 2 PPC that can go in here as well. It's a singular one, so might as well. That should be good. Okay. Do I have better Lerm 5s? I have one tier 5, one tier 4. I have 2 Lerm 5 streams so that are, excuse me. I have 2 LRM5 streams that we can put on the longbow just to upgrade those. So we'll take these guys out and we'll put in these 2. Do I have higher tier 15 hot loads? I do actually, so we'll do that. I think the Stalker, I'm gonna actually even... Let's get the tier 3s on there. And then as far as large lasers are concerned, I do have 2 tier 3 large lasers. That will give us some more range and some more firepower. Do I have better SRM6s? I don't. So the only one that's outstanding with higher tier weaponry was really the Awesome. I mean, technically also, I mean, the Victor's all higher tier. It's just that it's not the greatest mech. We need some larger assaults. So let's go back and do this raid contract. Do I do this one first? There's an order of things that we can do here. So let's do this one first, which will up my rep with independence. Then we'll do this one, which will drop it back down a little bit. And then we'll do this one. So that way we'll have a net, you know, we shouldn't have any real movement for our rep with independence. Or actually, maybe we'll just do the independence one. We'll do this one, and then we'll do the shadow coup. And the reason is just because Interstellar Expeditions is a subsidiary of Independence. So because of that, we want our rep with them to be high. So that way we will be able to get more negotiation. Ooh, Ice Fog. It's also a cold map too, which is great.
This bounty is only payable if we bring the entire group to justice. So you will have to search the area and ensure that everyone on our list is found and dealt with before we can pack it in.
All right, I guess we'll go up to this one first. Then we'll go to the west, and then we'll loop down. Assuming we have to go that far.
Scanners show a cluster of targets near your position. Leave none standing.
All right. Can we draw them out one at a time? That would be nice.
Hostile just bit the dust.
Oh, there we go.
Roger that, Commander. Engaging now.
Target acquired.
I've got no shot.
Target acquired.
Solid copy. Engaging assigned target.
Incoming missile. Incoming missile. New target locust. Target acquired.
That pilot just got schooled. Next down.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Roger that. The pilot's dead meat. They just don't know it yet.
New target. Longbow.
Get out of the way. Thank you.
We've got our main guy. Good job. We've gotten all of them, Commander.
All right.
Now let's get you all home. Head to the evac points.
Hopefully we can salvage some mechs out of that. I don't know, we cored them all, so might not get any mech salvage. But hopefully, maybe.
New target. Centurion. Target acquired. Incoming missile.
All right, fine. We'll shoot at some Centurions. Oof.
Taking heavy damage.
Nailed them. Mech down.
Target acquired. Target
All right.
destroyed.
Now let's get out of here. I didn't want to take that extra damage, but you know, again, if it ends up with me getting a getting some mechs to salvage, I'll take it. We have like 42 salvage points, I believe. I think is what we negotiated. So we have a fair number of salvage points. It would suck if we only had weapons. Nice, and we're rep 12. All right, we have some mechs to salvage. We can get ourselves an awesome... This would not... I mean, this would be an okay awesome to get. I just really would like... Oh, I guess I'll salvage 2 mechs. I'll get the longbow and the Centurion. And then I'll get an LRM-20 that we can sell. Because who uses IS LRM-20s? I certainly don't. All right, let's go repair. I guess we'll back to Blue Diamond. It's the shortest route. Oh, I should have taken those mechs out of the... out of here. Oof, that was expensive. Oh, I saw training complete. Didn't get a trait. He didn't get a trait. He did gain a cap for missile and shielding. Which kind of sucks, but I was hoping for more. By the way, where is the... Oh, right there. Campaign mission right there. Well, shit. I guess we'll stop at Meecham and see what this rare equipment is, because I've forgotten about it already. An ER large. Rare ER large. That would not be necessarily be a bad pickup. I like ERs, but not for 1.4 million. Ooh, that was the first sighting of a wolfhound, I think. All right. Let's do this blood and treasure mission, shall we? $36 salvage, 2 million sea bills. I'll take it.
There, Commander. Expect limited visibility and sensor malfunctions on this mission.
Yeah, the Victor, like, just doesn't have a spot. I'm like trying to think of where I could bring the Victor out, but the reality is it's just not a good assault. Hate to say it, but there's a reason why your dad gets killed in it, and it's because, well, it's not the greatest mech.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Contact, mech sighted.
New target.
Locust, Cicada.
Conduct an old-fashioned mugging. The location where the weapons are being held is close
shit.
So we can recover the stolen goods. They'll obviously be well armed, so watch yourself.
Copy that. Looking forward to this one.
Lit 'em up good.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Yeah. Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
Target destroyed.
Thank you. Sheesh.
Target acquired.
Now we gotta go chase down some tanks.
Target destroyed.
The only thing left is a Jed, and it's sitting there, sitting somewhere chasing its tail. Am I gonna make it over the mountain? Nope. How about now?
Target destroyed.
There we go. All right, back the way we came.
Commander, you've got the Ops Force's attention. They are converging on your position. Brace for hostile contact. Combat vehicle rolling in. Be sure to take it apart.
Target destroyed.
Obliterated the enemy mech.
Acquired. Heat critical. Target destroyed. Heat critical. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Boom. Ow, that hurt. I stepped on some red barrels.
Target destroyed.
All right, we finished up the harassers. But we're gonna have to go and chase down every single Jed that spawns,
Target acquired.
because otherwise they're just sitting there running around in circles.
Scopes are lighting up with additional bogies, Commander.
destroyed. Target acquired.
Ooh, there's a trebuchet.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Nailed him. Mech down.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Target mech is a toast.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Oh man, that Jed's stuck way out there.
Roger that. The pilot's dead meat. They just don't know it yet.
I know it's silly that I'm sending 3 mechs after a tank, but I just don't want to have to lumber over there at 48 kph myself, you know? Aww. That Scorpion's too close to the hill. Alright, we'll go and take care of the Scorpion.
Target acquired.
Oh, it's kind of in a weird spot. I think it's stuck. Just judging by the mini-map.
Target acquired.
More hostiles are entering the combat zone's perimeter. Brace for additional contacts.
Well, that's kind of an awkward spot for you to be there, buddy. All right. What are they dropping off?
New target.
An awesome.
Get a solid read on the target.
Target acquired.
Ooh, an awesome Victor and a quick draw. So the Victor.
That target's as good as gone. Target is tagged on screen. Closing in.
Striking the designated target.
Oh, that mech's about to light up the sky, Commander.
Critical. Incoming missile. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Heat critical.
Oh, it's got a PPCX. That's why it hurts so much. Ow, it hurts.
Really kicked over the beehive here, Commander. More hostiles inbound.
Target acquired.
Wreck that machine.
Heat critical. Target.
Target slippery, Commander. Can't get a shot.
Target destroyed. New target.
Solid copy. We're moving to strike.
Heat critical. Target acquired. System offline.
Ruh-roh.
Heat critical. Target acquired.
Knock that mech on its ass. Moving to drop that hostile.
Oops. Wrong weapon group.
Scorched them.
That's probably another stuck. Yeah, it's another stuck vehicle.
Excellent job, Commander. The rogue mercenary forces have either been eliminated or have fled the scene. I'm on my way down with the salvage teams. Hang tight.
Oh, what's this?
New target.
Marauder and a Cyclops.
Target acquired.
Copy that. That pilot should kiss his ass goodbye.
Oh shit. A lot of things just spawned. I'm just getting us out of here.
Knowing you, your mech likely needs some TLC after that slog. Stand by for extract.
Heat critical. Target
Ooh.
destroyed.
That went from 0 to what the fuck? But we made it out without losing anything, which is important. So we could get ourselves another Victor. Or an awesome 8R, which isn't really that great of an awesome. They sent quite the mixed bag. I think we're going to go for weapon systems here. $18 salvage left. So I can get the spider and I can get a locust. And we got another $3.5 million bonus, and we got an LB, and again 2 tier 2 Gauss rifles, and the ammo to go with it. And complete another War Dog. Hang on, before we go get yelled at by Fahad again, let's just throw these into cold storage before I forget. All right, let's get yelled at. Where is he? So, damaged mechs or damaged mechs, or your father's Victor something something.
Hey, Commander, those weapons you picked up were the dog's bollocks, mate. Top shelf. That LB-10X, she's a beauty. I haven't seen one of them in ages. Might have limited range, but she pecks a wallop, eh? Checked her over, gave her a little loving. It's like she just came off the factory floor. You're going to appreciate having that autocannon strapped to your mech, I'll tell you that. Well, gonna get back to it. Want to make sure everything's sorted for our big day, taking down Inferno and all. Can't bleeding wait. Bloody
Okay.
wankers.
What the hell? Where did that come from? Like, is this usual talking, and then bloody wankers? Like, what the hell? I guess they really wanted to highlight the bloody wankers bit. Oh, collect a Spider 5B. Guess what? I have collected a Spider 5V, which means I can get a tier 5 medium rifle and 2.8 million C-bills. Hell yeah. And what else is there? Collect a Javelin 10, collect 3 fire starters? How many fire starters do I have? Do I have any fire starters? I have 1. Another one was a Javelin? Yeah, I don't have a Javelin. But either one of these will give me a tier 5 AC 10 burst fire. I'll do the fire starter one. All right, let's see what Rihanna has to say.
Commander, the time's finally come to exact revenge for your father's murder. That means taking down Inferno and killing Andreas Kane. Spears has confirmed that Kane is on Xinjiang now, so the timing is perfect. How Spears gets his hands on this sensitive information, I have no idea. But if he says it's true, I have no reason to doubt it.
Neither do I.
Spears' people also managed to get us an aerial shot of the base somehow. Though the fidelity on the image is poor, it does give us a chance to formulate a basic plan of attack. Here's what I'm thinking. I'll drop you in here, near what looks to be their aerodrome. Once you've neutralized that threat, you'll proceed to this location. It's some kind of supply depot, best I can tell. I can't make out anything specific, so watch your approach. They could be storing anything there. After you destroy the depot, go ahead and make your way to the principal fortification located here. I won't sugarcoat it, Commander. This last fortification is going to be tough. It'll be heavily defended by Inferno forces, both inside and out. If I'm sure of nothing else, I'm sure of that.
All right. Looks simple enough.
Don't get cocky.
Never.
Now, for the wild card. Kane himself. Where he'll be on the ground is anyone's guess. Once I've dropped you off, I'll circle above and try to vector in on his location by scanning their comms. As soon as I locate him, I'll ping you. Any questions?
How soon can we launch?
That's up to you, Commander. Get us to Xinjiang, and I'll have the mission briefing waiting when we arrive.
Roger that.
Okay, so we're gonna need to, we need some better mechs then. How close is Romulus? We can make it there. We'll stop it. We'll go to Mechem first, just to repair. So there's a reason why we're going to Romulus. Some of you will know, but others may not. Romulus has a special mech here. Or actually doesn't yet. It's not here yet. That's right. We don't actually have access to the mech yet. But Romulus is where you can get the Atlas II. However, it's not there yet. So this is where we're going. We need a better mech. Well, the good news is the fact that we came all the way up here means that this all re-rolled. So let's go and jump back to here. I would like to see if we can get a much bigger assault. Not the Cyclops. That's not really the greatest Cyclops out there. Let me see. Is there anything worth picking up here? Not really. Okay. Anything? There's a cantina. We don't have to worry about cantina missions. I wonder if we head down to Terra. Let's head down to Terra. Why Terra? Mainly because they usually have pretty decent mechs here. Those ones are kind of shit, though. All right, there's no hero mechs. All right, what about New Home? So Crusader, that's not going to give us, that's not going to do us any good. All right, let's see what this elite pilot is, and we'll also see if there's a mech here. But we'll look at the pilot first. Oh, it's Sasha again. An Archer 2P. All right, we'll go to Tau Ceti. Damn. All right. Well, you know what? I guess we'll just go with what we've got. Fuck it. We're only going to be able to use Karita hubs for repairs. Oh, I have to lose 5 tons. I guess we bring out the Victor. And I guess we put Barrett in the Victor. And then who are we going to put? I guess we'll put Jacob in the awesome. It's not ideal. All right. Well, here we go.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Time to send these bastards back to hell, Commander. The Inferno aerodrome should be straight ahead.
Target acquired.
Heavy enemy presence detected, Commander. Lock and load.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
That target's a heap.
Target destroyed.
Attack order confirmed. That target won't see another day.
Target black.
Roger that. Gonna snuff out that target.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target Centurion. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
We have the target's position marked. Gonna wipe it out.
Target destroyed.
Obliterated the enemy mech.
Great. He's wasting his AC rounds on buildings.
Target acquired.
Powering down weapon system.
I don't want him to burn out all his ammo before we even get to the fight.
Commander, you've eliminated their main defenses. Now, destroy the aerodrome's remaining infrastructure.
Affirmative.
Oh yeah, I gotta be careful of all the red barrels. Like that.
The aerodrome is in ruins. Nice job. Now, head to that storage depot. But watch your approach. We don't know what's there. Could be armor, mechs, anything.
All right, hang on a second. Before we go into this next bit, because it's getting a little intense, give me 1 second, be right back, and then we'll keep going. All right, sorry about that. Need to get a snack. You're trying to do a run where you salvage the Somerset Striker mech. So that's cool. That sounds like fun. By the way, folks, I'm live on 3 different platforms. So if I seem to be reacting to somebody something that is not being said in your chat, just because it's in somebody else's chat. I'm live on Twitch as Nuttyrat, on YouTube as Nuttyrat, and on Kick as the real Nuttyrat.
Playtime's over. Going weapons hot.
Target acquired. Target acquired.
Moving to drop that hostile. Solid copy. Engaging assigned target.
Target acquired.
Freeze OP.
That supply depot has Comstore markings on it. I guess that's not a huge surprise, considering Comstore has been helping Inferno. But what's with all those
Oh, shit.
weapons and a huge amount of supplies? What are they up to?
Heat critical. New target Thunderbolt. Incoming missile.
Get out of the way!
Kill that mech.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Heat critical. System offline.
Tactical shutdown.
Target acquired.
Commander, I just intercepted a key communication. Kenzo Yamata is here. I'm going to try and pinpoint his location for you.
Copy that. Let me know when you have a definitive location. I want that son of a bitch.
Will do, Commander.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I've got the location on Yamata, Commander. He seems to have taken refuge in the main fortification. Go get him.
With pleasure. Switching weapons on. This is gonna be fun.
Multiple LRM launches detected.
Uh-oh.
Headed in your direction. Additional aircraft inbound. I'm also picking up light mechs and armor. One click and closing fast.
Copy that. We got company. Eyes on enemy contacts.
Target acquired.
Ooh, that hostile's a smoking carcass.
That must be one of the tanks we're contracted for.
Target
These forces seem to be a mix of Comstor and Black Inferno. I guess with Yamata here, they weren't taking any chances.
incoming missile.
Holy LRMs.
Incoming missile.
This is where the longbow would be very useful right now.
Still got a bead on Yamata, Commander. No change. Looks like you're going to have to breach the main fortification in order to take him out.
Understood. We need to focus fire on that hostile.
New target Locust. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Incoming missile.
Got the better of that scab. Mech's down.
All right.
Commander, dropship inbound. Intercept course. Looks like your martyrs called in the cavalry.
We finally meet face to face, Commander. I've been waiting for this moment. I'm going to gut you and your mech, just like I did your father.
Come try it, asshole. I'm not going anywhere. You're going to pay for what you did.
Oh shit, that's bad.
Incoming missile. New target vindicated. System offline. Target acquired. Heat critical.
You're a good pilot, but not good enough. When I'm done with you, your naked corpse will be hanging from those fortress walls.
Excellent kill, Commander. Unfortunately, your martyr used Kane as a distraction in order to make his escape aboard a dropship. We'll have to track him down later. Right now, you need to clear that fortress of any remaining Inferno forces, then raze it to the ground.
Roger that.
New target.
See the designated contact on screen. Moving to attack. The enemy pilot just ejected.
Oh, ow. Once again, I gotta be careful of those red barrels, even more so now because I might want to change mechs. Get the fuck out of the way. Oh shit.
We have that target's position marked. Gonna wipe it out.
I really don't want to lose. I have all my weapons still. I don't want to lose them.
I've lost all firepower. Ejecting.
That mech's done for.
All right, so there's one more mech around here somewhere. Marco. Seriously, where the hell is it? Oh, found it!
Target Jaegerman.
Oh shit! Ow! 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 Oh, I'm stuck now. I gotta go outside and wrap back around again.
Commander, excellent work. With Kate
Ooh.
dead and their base of operations in ruins, that should finally put Inferno out of business once and for all. Hang tight. I'm on my way down.
All right, we got the king crab. Need the blackjack for a turn in. I guess we'll get the thunderbolt. So I twisted off 410 points of damage. Oh yeah, tier 5 large pulse laser, yes please. All right, Rihanna, what do you got for me?
Hey, Commander. I have to say, we're living in extraordinary times. The buried Star League fortress we found on Xinjiang is, in itself, a monumental discovery. But what we found inside, well, that's nothing short of astonishing.
That's a lot of fancy adjectives, Rihanna.
Perhaps, but think about it. Comstar have been working on this site for years, and still, they've only managed to unearth a small portion of the fortress. Spears estimates that excavating the rest of it could take decades, and that's only the half of it. I'll let Spears describe what he's found, and the importance of it. Spears, the commander's ready. Go ahead.
Hello, Commander. Congratulations on taking down Kane and putting an end to Inferno's reign of terror.
Thanks.
Let me explain what we found. As Rihanna told you, this fortress was lost to humanity for almost 300 years. That is, until Comstar stumbled upon it. Inside one of the excavated buildings that Comstar was able to unearth, we located an ancient star map carved into one of the walls. Every known system within the inner sphere is charted on that map. But this is no ordinary map, Commander. This one is special.
How so?
It's more expansive, more comprehensive than any map currently known to exist. Beyond the periphery, there are hints that this map charted what, for us, is currently uncharted space. It appears that wasn't always the case. Not before the fall of the Star League. Unfortunately, a significant portion of the map has been destroyed. Again, whether that was intentional or not, we don't know yet.
Okay, I feel like you're about to make a point.
I am. Embedded into the map were a series of symbols. These symbols correspond exactly to the location of recently discovered Star League bases, settlements, and weapon depots that were, until Inferno found them, lost to time as well. They were obscured, buried, concealed from even those who lived right next to them, as was the case here on Xinjiang. Not surprisingly, the symbols on the map also correspond to the numerous areas of refugee displacement that we've been tracking over the years in our pursuit of Black Inferno. We made the connection between Inferno driving people from their land and the discovery of the lost Star League facilities. But we didn't know how they were able to locate them. Now we do. Comstar has been using the map to pinpoint those sites and sending Inferno forces to pillage them. It's been happening all across the Inner Sphere. It explains almost everything we've discovered so far. Almost.
We believe your father's coordinates have something to do with the missing section of the star map. It's why Yamato wants them so badly. He's looking for something out there, something big, and he thinks we have the coordinates to whatever it is.
The question is, what do the coordinates lead to? And why did your father have them? If we're going to answer those questions, we need to decrypt the coordinates first.
The problem, however, is that the encryption is unlike anything I've ever seen before. Breaking it is more difficult than I originally imagined. I need more time.
Right now, Commander, Yamato knows something we don't. But we have something he doesn't. That puts us on even ground. For the moment. Once we unlock those coordinates, we'll finally have the upper hand.
In the meantime, we take on more contracts, bolster our inventory of mechs, and recruit new pilots. If we thought Inferno was tough, Comstar is going to be much worse. To that end, I've uploaded a new contract, Commander. From House Kurita. I'll go ahead and prepare the mission briefing while you get us where we need to go.
Copy that. And Spears. Thanks.
You bet. Good luck, Commander. We'll talk soon.
But Kurita hates us. Right? Yeah, Kurita hates us. So that's a problem. But anyways, what are we going to do? I've already cleared that off. Let's go to the industrial hub. We're not going to be able to do very much here, though, because they hate us. So we can't purchase anything. Well, we could buy weapons, but at inflated prices, which, well, it sucks. But anyways, I did mention that this was going to be a short stream, not the usual long streams. I wasn't really planning on doing a stream. As you can see behind me, things are still pretty chaotic here. I got a bunch of cleanup I have to do still. I have to move some stuff into storage. So I am going to go and take care of that now. So, like I mentioned, I mentioned the other day, I will not be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow is my Friday. It's Friday. It's my night with Lola rather. So I will be doing other things tomorrow. It's also like, again, I'm coming up on the final weekend of my vacation. So I also have to start thinking about getting ready for work, which that kind of sucks. But at the same time, though, this has been great. I think we might even be able to finish this by the time I have to go back to work. So I go back to work on Tuesday. But I do want to thank all of you for hanging out. Those of you on Twitch, on YouTube, and on Kick. Quite frankly, it's fantastic to have all you guys here. I really do appreciate it, especially considering how this was very much unplanned. I was not planning or intending on doing a stream today because I was expecting to be in a lot of pain, and I still am. I am still pretty sore from all the work yesterday. The new desk that I have, which I'm on right now, is like, it's all made of metal, so it's like heavy as hell to try to like move it around and to put it together, and I did it all by myself. So yeah, it was painful. So yeah, so no stream tomorrow. I will be streaming on Saturday. We'll probably be doing Battlefield 6 on Saturday. Be probably more towards the later half of the afternoon when I do that stream. So it'll be later on in the day. And then on Sunday morning, we will do our usual Sunday morning modded Mech-5 playthrough, where I typically have, or where co-op pilots are around and things are a little bit more chaotic. But again, thank you all for joining in. I really do appreciate it. This is part 5 of our Nuttyrat Plays series into the Mech-5 Mercenaries vanilla campaign. As you can see, we just finished killing Kane from Black Inferno. We have his King Crab now. And now we're moving on to the people who hired Kane to kill my father. So, well, Mason's father in the game. But anyways, folks, enjoy the rest of your day. My name is Nuttyrat, and we'll see you on Saturday for some more crazy video game action. Thanks again, guys. Take care.